Good afternoon, Birmingham. I am here with Tim Majors, the founder of Birmingham Stands, and wanted to get with him and talk a little bit about what Birmingham Stands was and what their organization was about, and ask a few questions about how they got started and things. So, Tim?
Appreciate you having me, by the way, and I've been
No
looking
problem.
forward to this series for a while, so it's cool to be on it.
Well, I'm glad that I've got a fan out there, so appreciate that. Very excited to have you on because we've been talking about collaborating for a year now.
Yeah,
So it's been a long time in the making and finally happening. So, so tell us a little bit about your page. How did it get started?
Yeah, we got started pretty much just the current times. There's a lot of tension and a lot of hate that I felt had been normalized, and when the lady got run over in Virginia, and I was just waiting to hear how it would be brushed to the side, and it was there's bad people on both sides and stuff like that. So we wanted to pretty much, I was trying to think of an idea that could put basic truths in front of people. So we just started with friends, just asking what they stand for, and kind of grew into me venturing out into the city.
Right.
A lot more than originally planned, but it's been awesome.
Well, that's really awesome. And your page is Bham Stands.
On Instagram mostly, and then like we're on Facebook, but just like for events that we host and stuff like that.
Right. So overall, basically what you do is you take a person, a group, a organization, whatever, and you take your board with you, and you show the board.
Yeah,
and
so you
do your
this is what BJ.
right. So you do your I stand for, and then have whatever the group stands for.
Yeah, and we've done with like, so if it's at an event, we'll do individual ones, but we also try and highlight like we both love Yo Mamas, like we went there and we did one what the restaurant stands for, and then any individual that wants to do one can
Awesome.
too.
Sweet. So do you get a lot of people asking you to be on on your Instagram?
Not randomly, but surprisingly, only about like 10 people, probably a little more than that, 20, 30, have reached out over the past year and a half on the page, but a lot of people have run into us and been like, I've been waiting to do one. But only a few people have like reached out to try and meet up with us.
That's really awesome. So do you get a lot of people that are high profile on your channel that you get to ask, what they stand for?
Yeah, we've had like our very first post was actually now Mayor Woodfin, but I just right after the first post, that wasn't my direct friend group, and my neighbor was working on his campaign, and we just went to a thing and got him to do one. So there's like a pretty cool start.
Yeah.
And then we've been able to, like comedians, we've been able to, Roy Wood Jr., Angela Johnson, Fred Armisen, like we've been having success with comedians reaching out, and then some council members and like local figures that make a pretty big impact here.
That's pretty awesome. That's really cool. So talk to me a little bit about the beginning of the page. When you first started, did you think that it was going to be as big as it is? I mean, you have a ton of followers. You have a big following. Did you imagine that your page would take off and kind of do what it's been doing?
I knew I was gonna put the effort that I am into it, and I knew it would resonate with some people. So that was what I hoped, and it is at a bigger place than where I'd expected at this point. But I knew it was just gonna keep going and going, and if one person was like, this is safe, this makes my whole day better, then that was enough. But it has been a really cool time. And the live events we've done, the support has been really, really good.
That's awesome.
That's been encouraging, because it's easy to like a picture, but coming out and supporting is
Right.
a different level.
And you do live events how often?
We do monthly, and then do 2 or 3 bigger ones each year, and then we'll be bouncing around trying to support every other event that we can.
Yeah. So you basically are always behind the camera. Have you ever gotten in front of the camera and done your own board?
I've done that. That's a good question. But I've done that. So I'm actually the first person on it. There's one group one, and I'm the first person.
Okay.
And then like at our events, we'll always do, like if it's an open mic, we stand for Birmingham poets, and I'm in those sometimes.
Okay.
We went up and did a Jackson stands, and we took a picture all together to kind of signify that moment. And then I've done maybe 2 others just like in the moment. But yeah, I'm very comfortable being the one behind, because our whole thing is showing how diverse and how many people are doing things. So
Sure.
It's always good to show a lot of people.
Yeah. And you try and include most people groups?
Oh yeah, in like every way.
Yeah,
we want
awesome.
anyone that, if you're struggling with something, or if you're looking for people like you or an organization that supports causes, that mean a lot to you, we want you to be able to see it on our page and follow their account. And so we're really trying to connect people in the city.
So that's basically what My Beautiful Birmingham is going to be about. It's going to be about things that are happening in our city, things that are connecting people, things that are we're getting out of our houses and going to do things, going to see shows, going to see events, going to do things that are happening here in Birmingham, because ultimately we have a beautiful city. We have a lot of fun things to do here, but we also have a lot of really cool history. We have a lot of really bad history, but things that came out of that were really good and really beautiful. So just bringing that out and putting the light to that and showing that there are fun things to do in Birmingham. There are events to go to. There are things like the Bham stand events, and whatever your cup of tea is, there's things like that out there. So that's a big part of what the My Beautiful Birmingham page wants to do. So having people like Tim on here who have their love for the city and love for the people and want good things for them, that's a big part of what I want to do on this page. So that's really awesome that you do that, Tim. Do you have anything you want to say to the people?
Just like along the lines of the video, it is a beautiful city. Like I feel like I've met maybe 500 friends since starting this, and like I used to think like I know the basic restaurants and all that, and the more you try and get out and explore, the more you realize there's a lot more left you've been unaware of this whole time. So yeah, just keep exploring and keep meeting new people.
So I think that's about all the time we have today, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications down there with the little bell, and stay beautiful, Birmingham.